Hello everyone, my name is Aaron Johnson and I'm a co-founder of the Johnson iRacing team. I'd like to take this time to introduce you to the Johnson iRacing team YouTube channel. Let me stick my ugly mug on the screen. There I am, that's me. I'm a second generation racer. I have been around racing literally since the week I was born. I attended my first stock car race when I was a week old. My dad Wayne and my uncle Charlie started building stock cars in 1963, raced until the late 70s, and then in 1989 my cousin Ramey and I, with a couple of our friends, built our first race car and headed out onto the pavement in southwest Missouri. We spent about a decade building stock cars, and the team expanded to include my cousin Bob, a couple of friends of the family. My dad Wayne went back to driving. At one point in time, we were taking 5 cars to the racetrack every week. Street stocks, pure stocks, Grand American modified, and late model stock cars. We were pretty good. We managed to win 13 championships. We won some Rookies of the Year, some Mechanic of the Year awards, and a couple of Pit Crew of the Year awards. And in the late 90s, my brother-in-law Chris, my cousin Bob, and my dad Wayne all went to work over in Charlotte. Dad and Chris and Robbie initially for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. Chris went on with Robbie to work for Curb, and my dad went to work for Michael Waltrip Racing, and then for Roush, and ultimately for Joe Gibbs. We've got a lot of experience, and we like to use that experience to really get people excited about racing. My job when I was with the team was to be the team manager, crew chief. I spent a lot of time working on shocks and tires. So one of the things that I'll be doing regularly is sharing some videos with you that are going to help you learn to be faster. Our videos kind of do 3 things. They tell our story, they help you get faster, and then they show some of the things that maybe you're going to want to do to help personalize your car. So let's take a look at some of the videos here in the playlists. You may be wondering, why in the world would we want to show people how to go fast? Right? That just makes more competition. Wouldn't we want to keep that a secret and make it easier for us to win? But when we were racing on the pavement, one of the things that we learned is that you help the other guy go fast. And you do it partly out of self-interest. When you're racing with the driver and they're slow or their car's loose or it doesn't handle right, you're more likely to get into an accident with them. You're more likely to tear something up. And on the iRacing platform, you're more likely to get those X's that kill your safety rating, and you're more likely to get crashed out of a race. So it's in your best interest for people to be fast and to have cars that handle pretty well so that you can race side by side. We're also racing evangelists. I spent 10 years building stock cars, and I can tell you that the lessons I learned in the garage and at the racetrack are the reason I am where I am today. Yeah, it's not everything. I did a lot of it myself, but I had a lot of help, and I learned a lot of important lessons. If we can get people excited about racing through the iRacing platform, they're going to be more likely to go to their local track. They're going to support those local drivers and those crewmen, and those folks are going to learn the same lessons that I learned, and it's going to help them figure out how to be better at what they want to do in life. The third thing that we try to do is we try to help you out with how to paint a car. How do you make it your own? How do you use trading paints or a third-party program like paint.net? That car becomes an extension of you. It's an expression of your personality, of what you value, what you believe, what you find interesting. And that expression is a big part of building your racing personality. And we want to help people figure out how to do that. So our videos then are going to really kind of be in 3 groups. One's going to be these videos that are going to help you figure out how to go fast. Right now, we focus mostly on the Legends Cup because we see a lot of people come into iRacing, they move out of the rookie street stock class into the Legend Cup, and then they really struggle with a setup piece. So we're going to teach you how to do setups, not how to set up for a specific track, but what all of those different adjustments do. In the paint booth, that's our second set of videos. We're going to teach you how some of the painting programs work. And no, we're not graphic artists. I'm a geologist, for crying out loud. But I find it therapeutic almost to work on stock cars and leave some of the pressures of that day job behind. And then third, we're going to share racing videos with our fans, both in the Legends series and the street stocks, and starting this year, soon, maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, some of the races that we've run in the SK Modified series as we also are expanding our horizons. We hope that you're going to be able to come to our channel and learn some things that are going to help you go fast, because ultimately That's what we want. We want people to fall in love with racing the way I did when I was a kid, and to have this be a step toward going and supporting your local racetrack. I hope that you're able to take a few things away from our channel. I hope you'll subscribe. And I think that if you're working on learning how to run in the Advanced Legends Cup, you should click on this playlist. It'll help you out. So give us a like, give us a subscribe. You'll be glad you did.